The tallest building in Michigan, the Renaissance Center. Part of the scenery tonight as we come to you live from Detroit. Hi and welcome everyone here on 2K Sports. Can't wait to get some NBA action going. Alongside Chris Webber and Greg Anthony, I'm Kevin Harlan, the fourth member of our crew. From the sideline, Hall of Famer David Aldridge. And they've got one player out of the lineup due to injury.
Down a star player. As long as that continues to be the case, they'll have to find a way to compensate.
Here are the starters for Los Angeles. Ivica Zubac is out there with Marcus Morris. Then it's Patrick Beverley. Then it's Paul George. And it's Mann in at the small forward. And for the Pistons, we've got Cunningham. Kelly Olynyk is out there with Grant. And it's Stewart in at the center. We've got a primetime interconference rivalry, Greg. What do you expect to see here tonight?
Could be a feeling out process early, but I do think once the teams get going, expect it to be physical and contentious.
So Detroit will get the first possession. The pass to Diallo. Over in the corner, Cunningham. Here's Stewart. Lays it up off the glass.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
And here's Los Angeles. George passes to Zubac. He kicks to Beverley. Passes it to Mann. Hits the three-point bomb.
Just phenomenal awareness by Beverley, just dishing the ball to the wide-open man easily.
Here is Cunningham. Pass to Diallo. Puts up a three. Pistons keep it alive. And Stewart gets it to go.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
Oh, it's simple. When you fail to put a body on someone, you're inviting a breakdown on the defensive glass.
George dishes to Morris. Takes a three. Here's Zubac. And the dunk by Zubac.
Oh, why, dunk you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. Now, here's Diallo. And Olynyk kicks to Diallo. Pass to Cunningham. Lets it go from deep. The Clippers grab the miss. And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Dwayne Casey gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. We talked about the problems Paul George can cause with his defense. Coach told me the sets we run with longer passes, those need to be adjusted. George is a ball hawk and changes how you operate on the perimeter. If there's one thing we know about PG-13 guys, is that he feasts on lazy cross-court passes. Back to you.
Okay, David, thanks. And here's the break. Here's Mann. The rebound by Grant. Pistons have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
The Pistons shooting their first free throws of the game. And that one misses. And he's good on the second. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Clippers have gone 3 of 4 from the field to start out the game. Beverley, the pass to George. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
All these threes they're giving up have really been the driving force on this run.
Pistons trailed by 6. Diallo with it. Olynyk the pass to Stewart. And he banks in the layup. Stewart's got 6.
You can count on Olynyk to move the ball quickly when he spots an open teammate, and that feed was phenomenal.
Now here's Beverley. Defense right on him. That's tipped. Now Diallo. He dishes it to Cunningham. And the layup's good off the glass.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
First quarter of play and just over 3.5 minutes in. Near the three-point line, it's Morris. And the Clippers getting another bucket right there. And so it's Cunningham. He'll bring it up for the Pistons. 4-point game. The feed to Olynyk. Feeds away. It's hauled in by Zubats.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
From deep, George. Not going to go that time. And it's Detroit the other way. Cunningham looking it over. Now the pass to Diallo. 6 to shoot. The Pistons need to get off a shot here. It's 3-on-3 on the fast break. Beverly for 3. That one's not going to go. Pistons trail by 4. It's hauled in by Zubats. Inside. That's good for George on the assist by Beverly. George has got his second bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Diallo kicks to Olynyk. Dishes it to Cunningham. Floats one up. He takes it up and lays it in.
Oh, even from that range, the floater is one of the toughest shots in the game.
Passes it to Mann. Back to George. Lets the 3 fly. Rebound by Olynyk.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Diallo no good.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Count it. George has got 7 points in the game.
And this is why you get George the ball there. He's solid at figuring out how to capitalize.
Stolen by Beverly. Pass to Morris. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Grant outside. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Pound for pound, Greg, Beverly may be the most physical player in the league.
And he also gets in your head. It's a combination that allows him to get stops against guys as big as Kevin Durant.
And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
Well, the offense is clicking, and they seem to have seized the momentum here early on.
Yeah, how many coaches say we want to start fast? Now let's see if they can maintain that intensity.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. On the court for the Pistons, we've got Cunningham. Miles out there with Doumbouya. Then there's Hayes, and it's Bay in at the 3 spot. Now here's Hayes. After the miss from Reggie Jackson. Bay, no good. Clippers leading by 8. Outside Jackson. A floater. Rebounded by the Pistons. We've played just over a minute of basketball here in the second quarter. Now here's Hayes. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Here's Lyles. Lays it up and banks it in.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Pass to George. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson. George has got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
You can't leave somebody that wide open when Jackson's running the show. Reggie will find him every time.
Hayes, bounce pass. Kicks to Cunningham. And there's the pass to Bay. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Hayes. Serge Ibaka pulls it in.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
George finds Ibaka. Off target there. That would have pushed the lead to double digits. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Bay, no good. Clippers leading by 9. George, that's a two-pointer. It's Cunningham with the rebound.
Setup's good. That's the shot they're looking for, but you can't get them all to go.
Greg, we have a league of many great playmakers, don't we?
Oh, there's no doubt about it. LeBron James is obvious. You know, he played point guard technically for the first time last season, but he's always been a floor general. You look at a young man like Ja Morant, and he's been on the attack since day one when he hit the league. And there's so many more of those guys that are having an impact, understanding the value of that lead guard position. It is fun to watch.
It is so fun to watch. I agree.
He'll do some damage if they give him that shot. Don't give him a clean look. Get out there on him.
George double teamed. Wiles against Kennard. That shot off. And it's Detroit the other way.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here is George. He's got 10, and he gets it to go.
And Batum really likes getting shots off from the interior, using those long arms of his well to release the shot over the defense.
Here's Cunningham. Another shot. The Clippers grab the miss. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Here's Jackson. He's just scored his first basket with that shot, making him 1 for 4.
This is why Kennard's teammates appreciate him. He's good at sharing the wealth when they're uncovered.
And here's Hayes. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Detroit, no good that time either. Batum with the 3. Bay pulls it in.
Defensive breakdown, and they can't capitalize. He'll hit that shot almost every time.
Boy, Greg, there is a lot to like offensively for Luke Kennard.
I tell you, he can shoot it. He's a crafty finisher and really improving as a passer. The question mark is the defensive end. 6'5" in height and wingspan, not elite tool, so he's got to get by on his instincts and his anticipation.
Here's Cunningham from outside off the mark.
Well, until he starts knocking down some shots, I don't think the deficit's going to get any smaller.
Jackson passes to Ibaka. A second chance effort. There we go. Now in the scoring column with that make, he is 1 for 4.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Hayes, bounce pass. Cunningham dishes it to Hayes. Here's the lob to the hoop. Got a piece of it. Stolen by George. Batum scanning the floor. Here's George. 10 points for him. Outside Jackson. 3-pointer. Doesn't go that time. It'll count. And that one is off. And so we conclude the first half. Clippers lead by 7. Live from Little Caesars Arena, you're watching 2K Sports. He's been everywhere.
Well, he left his mark on that first half with his quick hands. Great sense of timing to pile up the steals.
Yeah, he's busting his tail, making his presence known. A great job defensively so far.
Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got Ivica Zubac. Patrick Beverly out there with Paul George. Then it's Marcus Morris, and it's man in at the 3, the small forward. For Detroit, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today. And the first one drops. Both shots good from the stripe. And so George will bring it up for the Clippers, leading by 5. Zubats with it. The dish to Morris. No good that time. The Pistons go the other way with it. 3-on-3. Grant against George. Here is Cunningham. Pass to Diallo. He kicks to Olynyk. And the 3 off target. Los Angeles leading by 5. Outside, George. Beverly, the pass to Zubats. 2 points. That one goes.
And that's what Beverly does best. A quick passer who distributes the ball incredibly well.
Now Diallo. Third quarter of basketball. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Olynyk. Over Morris. Olynyk can't hit.
Even when the D is playing off of him, the mid-range jumper shouldn't be the shot they're looking for.
That one good for 2.
And the feed from George couldn't be better. The timing, the placement, everything about that dish was pinpoint.
Here's Diallo after the basket by Los Angeles. Pass to Cunningham. Grant outside. Now here's Diallo. 5 to shoot. And here's George. Beverly wide open. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got 3 assists in the game. Pistons trail by 12. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
Olynyk with it. Guarded now by Morris. And the pass to Stewart. Looking to end the run. The Clippers grab the miss. George has got 5 rebounds tonight. Beverly against Olynyk. It's deflected.
Oh, and he's the rare player with the shorter arm span than his height. I mean, Olynyk is still going to get his share of blocks. They needed that one. Maybe they'll get it going after 4 straight misses to start the half.
Here's George following the 3 by Detroit. Man passes to George. Some nice ball movement by the Clippers. Here's Man. He's guarded by Diallo. From deep, George. Rebound, Detroit.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Diallo finds Olynyk. Over Morris. And he overshot that one, missing.
For a player who's almost a sure thing to score in tight, that was a stunner.
Here's Man, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Greg, is a broadcaster. Who have been some of your favorite personalities to cover?
Man, that's a great question. You know, most of the stars, I'm a big fan of Durant and Steph and LeBron and those guys. Chris Paul's another one that's a favorite. So many other guys, you know, there's so much more personality and so much more confidence these guys have working in front of the camera. I think that just makes for a better experience.
Somebody asked me the other day, who was my favorite? You know who I said?
Who was that?
Greg Anthony.
Oh, you're just saying that because it's true.
And the Pistons with possession here after the Clippers pick up 2. Joseph, the pass to Grant. No coverage that time.
He's so aggressive at that end of the floor, and that's a quality all great scorers have.
Passes it to Zubats. Morris outside. There's the 3. Buries it from 3-point range. Morris has got 7 points.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
And Joseph kicks to Diallo. And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
Yeah, you can't blame the ref for making that call at all. The defense in general is already at such a disadvantage as it is.
Now here's Beverly. 14 points, their largest lead in the game. Right wing. There's the double team with Joseph. Stolen by Joseph. From 18 feet away. And with the rebound. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-5 run here. And Okafor with the block. An even 3-on-3 break. Here's Grant. Again, the miss by the Pistons. And so Beverly will bring it up for the Clippers. And here's Morris for three. And the Clippers miss again.
This quarter has been hit or miss for him. Mostly miss.
Shot by Joseph. No good. Pass to man. Back to Beverly. Pass to man. Jacks up a three. And he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Look. And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the 4th quarter, but stranger things have happened. Diallo out there with Corey Joseph. Then there's Jeremy Grant. Then there's Okafor. And it's Bay in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Detroit right now. Now here's Joseph. 4 on the shot clock. The Clippers grab the miss. Ibaka's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. There's the pass to man. Back to Jackson. Stolen away. Now Detroit moving it up. Bay gets the bucket.
I mean, I don't always like the 3 on the fast break, but the D was set up well inside.
Man passes to Ibaka. Fires the 3. Knocks down the 3 ball. Ibaka's got the lead up to 14 now for the Clippers.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Let's talk about the great competition going on. That's what makes a matchup like this so much fun to watch.
Diallo. Grant outside. Shot clock at 6. Over Ibaka. Offensive rebound. Okafor gets the bucket.
Now that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active and be ready as soon as the shot goes up.
Jackson against Joseph.
He hasn't chipped in with many points tonight. The good thing he has the guys around him to carry the weight.
No good from Grant.
His offense has been non-existent tonight. It's really hurting him.
And Ibaka slams it in.
And not the most flamboyant dunker, but Ibaka goes to the rack with rude intentions nonetheless.
Now a timeout called by Detroit.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
Yeah, they might be pressing a little. I mean, forcing.
Keeping us updated from the sideline. Let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Well, guys, I was able to listen in on what Dwayne Casey went over with his team. He got on him. He said he's got to see more intensity. He said we've put ourselves in this hole and we've got to work our way out of it. Show me you've got what it takes, guys.
He's been as dependable as he always is. He can't do it all by himself.
Jackson looking it over. Passes to George. Off the left rim and out. Pistons trail by 12. Here's Grant. And Detroit again with the bucket. The Clippers have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. And George kicks to Ibaka. Nobody near George. Makes no mistake on the open jump shot.
And look how quick on the draw George is. The moment he's got the ball, he's in motion for the shot.
Here is Cunningham. Pass to Grant. defended by Ibaka. And it's blocked by Ibaka.
And, well, he's been the NBA's leader in blocks multiple times. Ibaka just has that rare instinct for it. Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
No, you're right. He'd take that 10 out of 10 times. He's not going to miss many of those.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
Los Angeles leading by 10. Outside, George. On the wing, Morris. The shot's good on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one.
Terrific use of the catch-and-shoot jumper for Morris, catching the D flat-footed and torching them as a result.
Here is Cunningham. It's stolen by Morris. Launches a 3. Man can't hit. For Detroit, they've gone 5 of 10, 50% from the field. To the paint, here's Olynyk, and the dunk by Olynyk.
He got with his trainer, he changed his dieting, and he slimmed down. Olynyk, now he's showing a little more explosiveness as a result.
Jackson with it. Outside, George. Clock at 6. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And, you know, you go back to that horrific leg injury in Vegas back in 2014, and Paul George hasn't just made it back to the NBA. He's come back a better player.
Patrick Beverley, he's checked in for Reggie Jackson. Here is Cunningham. Pass to Olynyk. 1:04 left in the 4th quarter. Oh, and it looks like that's going to be a goaltending call. Yep, that's it. So they'll get the basket.
So close to getting the block there. You can live with those calls because you'd rather have a guy playing aggressive instead of playing it safe. And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for the Clippers.
Tonight, they did a great job of getting everyone involved. They had the good passing, and that led to some open shots.
Solid play, definitely, Kevin.
And as usual, some excellent work tonight in what was a quality big impact game for George.
They needed someone to do the heavy lifting tonight, and he was their man, scoring every way he knows how.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Showing remarkable poise and focus throughout the game, a sustained effort across the board. Forget about three-pointers. Give me a look from right in tight. I'll take it all day long.
And it's George missing. Detroit with the ball, trailing by 10. For 3, Olynyk. Over to the left wing. Cunningham. Off target from outside. Here's George. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easy. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never rattled at all by the opposing fans.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long, everyone.